Alright, hello everyone.
Hello.
Are we all ready to begin the game?
Yeah,
My dice are a little bit skewed, but yes.
So, today we will be doing an experimental thing. We're going to try out a whole bunch of homebrew shit. I'm joined by Meg, Kenny, Andy, and Jonathan.
Yo.
So I want everyone to tell me what you're playing, what you look like. Maybe a little, because you all know each other by this point. You're all familiar with each other's characters. We are in... The setting you're in currently is Hokkom, the land of giants. Although it's inhabited by people who aren't giants. It is also inhabited by the Leviki tribe, the tribe of tieflings and humans who long ago escaped the yoke of slavery under the giants. As well as the Nanukmar, a race of bear folk created from polar bear people, from polar bears. So, everyone go around the table, give us a little introduction. Start with you, Meg.
Okay, well, I am Blaze. I'm a tiefling warlock, and I look like I'm a burnt orangish red tiefling with deep red hair and black eyes. I'm pretty lean. I'm pretty tall. I'm 24, and I'm a rune cutter warlock.
Rune Cutter is the warlock subclass that I've created, which is rune magic. You also have a familiar, yes?
Yes.
You have a Wappy.
A Wappy.
What's that?
Which looks a bit like a weasel, a weaselish type creature, which you guys know to be have some form of magical power, despite being a beast. When it is in the water, it is an aquatic creature. It grows webbing and small fins.
How do you spell
and WAPI.
Okay.
And its fur becomes very much like the texture of fish scales.
Neat.
Nice.
Alright.
Cool.
I am Ben Drahim. I am a tiefling. I am kind of light bluish gray. I have really long black curly hair. My horns resemble that of antlers. Dark purple eyes. And my most notable feature is that I stand 25 feet tall.
Oh shit!
Yes. How do we say it?
Ben Drahim.
Ben Drahim is 25 feet tall.
What race are you?
A tiefling.
Oh.
A giant tiefling in the land of giants.
Oh.
A giant tiefling in the land of giants.
So he's actually a giant.
He's like the Shaquille O'Neal of tieflings.
Yes.
Good for you.
I'm a barbarian too.
How big's your feet?
Very big.
Size doesn't matter.
You know what they say about big feet.
Actually,
Oh
Yeah, big footsteps, you know? Big footprints.
Yep.
Okay.
Let me tell you, in this country, finding Bigfoot is a pain in the ass. It doesn't help that I gave him plus 12 to stealth. I have Bigfoot stats, I'm not fucking around. Andy, go!
Okay. I am Auric. I am a Nunukmar from my tribe lands, and I don't think we've established they live in like tribal communities or
Some decide to live apart, some live in tribes.
Okay.
Oh, so
Yeah.
we're living in a tribe, right?
Okay. Yeah. Huh.
Yeah. And you can totally be like part of a tribe that's just like very solitary and you guys don't communicate much. Like,
Yeah.
We are sent out here to help the people, the Leviki people, on behalf of our clan chieftain. I am one of the two enforcers of my tribe alongside my brother, but unlike my weakling brother, I follow the old ways. The old ways of fighting with bare claws and teeth, wearing little to no armor.
okay, and does he have any other accessories, like a little beer stein or something?
Oh yeah, he has
Is
just a belt, just a shit ton of like booze around, because he likes his drink. He also likes his I want to say he also likes to show off. There we go. He likes to show off that he's an enforcer, so he kind of just has like a badge strapped onto like a pauldron that he also often wears. He's also and because he's also
Yeah, I think the badge for you guys is like a silver star.
Okay.
If that's cool,
That
unless you have a
sounds
better
cool.
idea.
No, Silver Star sounds good.
Yeah.
He's just on a pauldron, like the only piece of armor he wears is just a whole other pauldron on his shoulder.
Yeah, because the idea I have for you guys is like I told you last night, like you guys are kind of like Alaska cops a little bit.
Alaska
like-
State Troopers.
Yeah,
Alaska
like,
State Troopers. Yeah.
where you gotta like, it's like, yeah, we gotta do cop shit, like we gotta deal with people who are like doing bad stuff, but
Right,
also
right.
like you're out in the fucking wilderness, so it's like, guess we gotta go do wilderness shit now.
Stole my
It's
snowmobile.
basically if the Canadian Mounties were also park rangers.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, it's like park ranger cop shit. So then like you guys are at like some of the places in Hokkom are no man's land. Like you guys are a necessary thing to like prevent monsters and criminals and all kinds of shit.
Right,
Well,
right.
I'm just imagining right now. Sorry to interrupt. I'm just imagining since you said that, freaking just a camera following me and like Kenny's character the entire time.
It's like, oh my god, that reminds me.
It's
of
like you're sitting in the front seat, the cameraman sitting in the coach, right?
It's like, yeah,
Single
just two
tappers.
polar bear men. It's like, yeah, it's a hard life sometimes on these roads, but you know, I just feel good knowing we're keeping our community safe. And it's like, oh god, look at this, look at this,
There's a
sir. Like we got like on like a sending stone in the front seat. It's like on the sending stone. It's like we have a troll on Gracefire Peak. It's like we're on it.
Oh my god.
Scroll. It's like there's a troll up there, like, and he's like high or something. I'm like, you need to put a shirt on, sir. Like,
Oh my god.
like, sir. It's like, sir, I'm gonna need you to come with us.
Really?
Sir, you need to put on some pants.
And then he starts running. Oh, he's running!
He's running. Get him.
The camera's going.
Bear. Get him.
There's a
Oh,
chain,
bear. And then you just turn into bears and fucking like saying, he's regenerating.
there's like
Get the fire. Get the fire.
a chain link fence out of nowhere. That he tries
Chain
to-
link fence. The one chain link fence.
Yep.
The one chain link fence.
Out
No
of-
one
They had chain link
It's like
back in the
he
day.
just jumps
Yeah.
it because he's a troll, and they're like, "Fuck! God damn it! Fucking God!" All right, Kenny, go.
Yeah.
Alright, I am Durek. I am also a Nenukmar. I work with my partner and my let's say his special brother.
Oh come on, you know you love me.
His name is Orik. I am Dorek. Unlike him, I am not a savage. I do not beat people to death with claws. I give them satisfaction of a quick death. Because it's humane. It is the humane thing to do.
Oh come on, Doric. You know you just do not like to follow the old ways.
The old ways can suck it.
Oh!
Oh.
Oh.
All right, Romeo. If you want to play, you have to actually like play. You can't be in and out and like all distracted like you usually are. Okay. What do you want to play as?
Which one of my characters?
Yeah.
My new one.
Which new one?
The last one I made.
Which last one you made? I don't know. Huh?
Great.
The one I think the one
with
he
the
made
crossbow
during
and
the
dagger.
one with Alfonso.
Okay. I'm gonna go inside for a second.
You know, I've actually debated on whether or not I should make the character a druid.
Yeah, do
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, make the character a druid so he could actually turn into a freaking polar bear.
A polar bear who turns into a polar bear.
And like the joke would be like, to turn into a boulder, all he does is just gets on all fours.
Yeah.
That's the joke.
And gets more hit points.
Wild shape.
And just gains hit
I
points.
imagine it'd be kind of like when you go feral, like in Zootopia.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Crazy, right? No,
Yeah.
but no, they weren't going feral, man. They were just all wild shaping, you know?
Yeah.
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 They
that's
weren't feral,
good.
they're just
Bunch
wild
of
shape.
druids.
Bunch of druids in Zootopia.
They're all druids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They just need to unlock their druid potential. They just all leveled up.
You
Yep.
know what? That's what I like about all of you. You all have such open minds and understand that, you know, they're not feral.
They're druids.
They're
They're wild.
druids.
They're under control. Come
Anything can be explained by saying that they're a
You know what?
druid.
Here's the thing. Harry Potter is just like the most discriminatory
All right,
world.
and then we have Drake, who is a human, we'll say, mercenary. helping you guys out.
You hired him.
I don't like the humans.
He's
They're
a newbie
soft
on the
and
force.
weak.
At least they're not as bad as those grizzlies.
What?
Them and their brown
Oh,
fur.
come on, man. You know what we'd call them. We call them Californians.
Alright.
Alright, so, setting. Let me get my notebook
California
out.
Grizzlies.
So you guys are currently at the current living space of the Taname Leviki tribe,
Okay.
Alright.
which is one of the many Leviki tribes that travels nomadically through the continent of Hokkom, the land of giants. You guys are currently, you're chilling. You've done some work. A lot of your guys' work involves like keeping the tribe, especially with you two. But yeah, you're a bit of a strong arm. You're just, your presence is intimidating, Bendrahim. So like you're used to like, scare off like goblins and orcs and stuff that would like be a threat to the tribe.
I'm currently collecting firewood.
Yeah, you're collecting firewood.
I like to imagine you're not collecting firewood. It's more fire logs.
Well, yeah, they are.
What's the rune magic thing that I have? How many runes can I enchant? I forget.
Let's look that up. I'll look that up. But in the meanwhile, you're all chilling. You're going about your various daily tasks.
What's your story, big man?
Oh, we're already together? Where are we?
You are hanging out at the current like the where the tribe is currently based. There's a lot of like tents that can be taken down,
Right.
like old style like tents made of deer hide and such things, with a lot of tieflings and humans of the tribe moving about, keeping busy, making food, getting things ready,
So,
doing what you have to do in tribal
Is it
life.
like a casual environment? Like,
It's casual at the
okay,
moment, yeah.
Okay.
I guess I bend down and I put my pinky out. I'm Ben Brock, but my friends call me Ben.
You are the biggest son of a bitch I've ever seen.
I go to politely, like a polite person, shake the pinky. Do not listen to him.
Do I know
He's
you
special.
already? I feel like I
Well,
know
we're
you
part of
already.
the same
Yeah. So I'm just like, I feel like I'm riding on your shoulder or something. Can I ride on your shoulder?
Do you want to ride on my shoulder?
I feel like I'm already riding on your shoulder.
Oh!
He has no peripherals. That's his gift.
I just like up there. I'm just like, hey.
Oh,
Hey.
hi.
You can have as many runes active as your charisma modifier.
Okay. All right.
So what do you want? This tribe told our chieftain told us to come to this tribe for one reason or another. What do you want? I have things to do.
You have helped out a bit. You've done some things,
I
but
know,
now
but
you're
the-
getting kind of restless. Yeah.
Well, I just don't like being away from our tribe because the old ways demand that we isolate ourselves.
Mhm.
You are a very traditional.
I'm very traditional. My brother here, he was let's say he had too many icicles hitting his head when he was a baby.
Let's say I'm more open-minded.
I
Alright?
tap your shoulder and I point down to the ground and I'm like, hey, can you let me down?
Oh.
Out of curiosity,
That's
are we
a
like
calm out.
twins or are we like doing a whole younger brother situation? Because I feel like we'd be twins.
I think we'd be twins, yeah.
Because polar bears are usually born in
I'll
doubles.
put you down.
Yeah.
Thank
At
you.
least.
All right. So, you guys are relaxed at the moment, but things are a bit tense for you guys. You've seen signs that, obviously, this is something you guys are aware of, that giants have been waging war on small folk. That's a thing that's happened. Your tribe, the Leviki, have managed to strike a truce with frost giants at the moment, which is the main threat to you. So that's been a thing, but it's an uneasy truce at best. And the leaders of your tribes have been trying to find a way to come out on top, waiting for the right moment. Because at the moment, you guys are in the thick of enemy territory. Because you guys are nomadic, frost giants are a big problem. Bendraheen could probably handle a frost giant.
I punched out a frost giant one.
Other people aren't as skilled. Some people are certainly powerful, but worry over what the tribe could do, and just fighting too many giants at once would be a bad thing. So they've been, your leaders basically have shared with you. They're waiting for the right moment. They're waiting to catch the giants with their pants down before they say, truce is off!
Before the pants
if they
come
have to.
down, may I take 2 hours, I think it is, because it's per spell level, right?
Yes.
2 hours to make a rune of enlarge reduce.
Okay. Well, on what? Okay, you can think about that, but we're going to come back to that while I'm doing my thing.
Okay, sorry. I just want to do it before you, like, send us out somewhere.
We'll have time.
Is this really the boss fight?
Yes.
I'll do it on, like, a necklace.
He's not.
Did you say
Okay.
the boss fight
Are you-
was on
Dude, just do that. Just do it.
the,
Just play your game. What?
On a necklace or something.
What?
On a necklace.
On
or
a
something.
necklace?
Yeah.
What kind of necklace that you can cast a rune on it?
Well, like, I'll carve it into a stone on a necklace.
Okay.
And put it on a necklace.
You have a big old
Carve it on
necklace.
your flesh.
So you guys, as things are getting later in the day, a raven flies into camp. Ow! And it turns into, it grows, it metamorphoses into a tiefling with grayish skin, long horns, wearing a cloak of crow feathers. You recognize it as one of the high chieftains of the Leviki, Moonin.
Alright, Moonin.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna say you're putting it out right now. How many crows needed to die to make a full-on cloak?
A crow?
You tried to combine it
crow.
there, and I appreciate that, but you turned it into something that's already a word.
A croak?
Broke.
But yeah, no. How many crows would probably need to die to make a full-on cloak?
I'm just
Doesn't matter, he's
lounging,
got a
I'm
magic
like,
cloak now.
Yo.
I mean, it's
Enough.
worth it.
Enough.
Yeah, just enough.
Yeah.
I'm lounging, I'm like, yo.
This is the reason why crows are extinct
Uh,
in this area now.
At that moment, Taurus Taname, seeing the commotion, comes outside. Taurus Taname, who is your father, Bendraheen. He exits. He's this older tiefling man, the chief of your tribe, with graying long hair. He comes outside. Moonin! It's like, I bring news, Taurus Taname and Taname tribe. Let us speak of it. In the private sea of the council tent. And he enters the biggest tent, where like bunches of people can, talk and have a conversation under one roof. It's a big old tent.
Are we not invited? None of us are invited?
He looks at you all. He looks, and he motions a bunch of people, including you guys, to come in.
Okay.
Warriors and sages, elders.
I kind of have to sit outside.
Yeah, you sit
If they
outside,
see me, my
but you're
head, like,
listening.
peeking through.
You're at the door.
Not shedding.
And everyone takes a seat. It's like, what news do you have for us? The time for our truce with the ice Jotun has come to an end. There is a group of warriors come to this land. They are dealing swift death to Grognar and his allies. The Jarl will not be much longer, I suspect. And his forces will definitely weaken. Are you sure they will make it quick work of them? They have already defeated the hill giants to the south. I think they can handle these. Which means the time to strike has come now. We have to clean up our messes, and we have to gather our forces and our strength. This is the time to make sure that we are not bullied any longer. That we are a power in this land, that we are not destroyed. So, gather your forces, gather what strength you can. We will meet at Bladespire Peak in 3 months' time. And they discuss other plans and other meetings and stuff. But basically, after all that is done and Moonin takes his departure, Thorstename looks to you, starts handing out, deciding on assignments, where people will go, what people will do. And he looks to you all, and he says, Ori, Oric, Doric, Bendrahin, Blaze, and... Oh wait, I don't know what Mads is going to call their character if they show up, or if they're going to be able to be here today.
Yeah.
So we're going to do a tentative, maybe 5th person.
Yeah.
It's like, my mission for you. Yeah, buddy.
I'm just gonna have to.
You're not going to play?
I'll play in a little bit.
Okay. I am reminded of something from long ago. You recall the tale of Scully, who nearly decimated the frost trolls in this land.
I do.
I do not.
Would I?
Yeah,
Okay.
most
I
likely.
do.
It's a famous story. Scully was a great warrior of our people, and as he does this, he takes some powder from a pouch and throws it into the fire that is in the middle of the tent. And it turns it green, and you see the image of a tiefling woman, like with an axe and a sword, going through the motions of fighting. And so you see large figures with claws, these smoke spirits, being hewn apart by her.
All the while you hear me like gasping and like.
And I'm just like,
Long ago, when the giants fully ruled over this land, frost trolls were everywhere. They ate men like they were honey cakes. But Scully killed them, almost all of them. So now they barely exist in this land. But even she too fell one day. As 100 frost trolls descended on her, she with her final act destroyed most of them in the stinking caverns, before succumbing to her wounds. The treasures of Scully belong to our tribe, and her body must be laid to rest. So, I send you forth. You will go to the stinking caverns, and you will recover Scully's body to lay our ancestor's spirit to rest, as well as recover her treasures, which will no doubt be useful in fighting the giants. You head out on the morrow.
alright.
I have a question.
Ask.
Me and my brother, we did not come here for free.
The treasures may be divided to you and your brother, as your group sees fit.
That's all I needed to hear. We're in.
I follow what he says, it's what it.
Good.
I'm
Then
in.
sleep well. And may the gods go with you. So,
Frost trolls. I used to be told horrible tales about frost trolls.
I know, right? They're notorious for eating 25 feet old tieflings.
Really?
I
No,
say,
he's messing with you.
It's called sarcasm.
say, don't worry. I have something that will make you taller than 25 feet.
I assume
No
it's
shoes?
milk?
Yes. Well, no. A new necklace.
Utilizing illegal magics.
Probably.
Okay.
So you guys, you get your rest. You sleep. You have a one last night, having a good time with friends in the tribe, relaxing, and then the next morning,
Can I
fucking
prepare
mockingbirds are back.
one more rune?
Yeah, you can prepare the runes you want. Yeah.
Okay. So should I just write down the runes that I want?
What are you doing? You have enlarge, reduce,
I have
and
enlarge,
you have
reduce, and I would like to have Which one is that?
What are you doing?
Hellish Rebuke.
A Hellish Rebuke rune. And that is one on your spell list.
Yes.
Okay. Alright, what do you put that on?
Hellish Rebuke, I'm gonna put on, can I put it on paper? Or do I have
How
to
would it
carve
be activated? You also have to give me the circumstances under which the rune is activated.
Alright, well, for the necklace, it's when the person I designate grabs it.
Okay.
And the Hellish Rebuke is when I'm hit.
Okay.
And so it'll work like it does.
I'll say if you wanted to do it when you're hit, you can't have it on paper.
Okay. Then, well, I don't wear armor, so...
Why are you wearing armor?
Because I have mage armor
Okay.
as a spell, so... and that would help more.
Alright.
Than regular armor. So... My cloak, I guess?
You put a rune into your cloak, how?
By painting it on?
Do you have painter supplies?
Well, I have calligrapher's tools.
That's not the same thing.
Alright, then,
Would it be possible to borrow painter supplies?
You could. You can't imbue magic into things with your painter's tools unless you're proficient.
alright, then I am going to... Can I have a belt that I carve runes into?
Sure.
I'll carve it into my belt.
Alright. So you guys head out the next morning. The 4 of you, possibly 5, possibly 6. Depending on if Mads can show up and depending on if Romeo plays. But for sure, the 4 of you.
Mm-hmm.
And I've taken a long rest since I made the runes, right?
Yes.
Okay, so my spell slots are back.
Yes.
The runes are staying.
Yes.
Okay, cool. Just making
the
sure.
4 of you with your wappy
Wappy.
just curled up around your neck.
I gotta think of a name.
You head out. Do you bring any dogs? Horses aren't a thing in this part of the continent at all because they're not native. But there are pack dogs.
I think I
that
just
can carry
ride on
things.
Ben's
And you
shoulder.
have a friend who's large enough that he can carry most things.
I think I just ride on
I
Ben's
have a
shoulder.
big bag that I carry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that
Okay, you have a gigantic
over the
sack,
shoulder?
so you guys are good.
Yeah.
I'm just riding on your shoulder, if that's okay.
For sure. Be careful not to fall off, though.
Alright.
You guys begin the journey. The 2 of you on foot heading out with Bendrahin.
You know, when you say you had a bag, I somehow imagined you like the baby kind of bag.
Oh, like
It
a
was very
papoose?
good, yeah.
A papoose? I'm just like in a
I
papoose.
thought it was a baby Bjorn.
Is that what's called?
Baby.
Like the bag, like
One goes on the back, one goes on the chest.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think Bjorn is the
Bjorn
front.
is the front and
and
the
papoose
papoose
is the back.
is the back. I'm fine with the papoose. I'm in a papoose, just like chilling, reading a book. Am I in a papoose? Have we decided?
You're not
this?
in a papoose.
I'm still chilling on your shoulder reading a book.
Okay.
Alright, so you guys continue. You travel for about a day and you rest. And then, as you are heading through a narrow canyon the next day, I need to know everyone's passive perceptions.
14.
And by this time, I've put the necklace on Ben,
Okay.
and I've told you about the circumstances.
My passive is a,
I haven't told you what it does,
okay.
but I've told you, grasp it when you want to be bigger.
Yeah, so that's gonna be a 12.
13.
Alright. So as you guys are walking around, you are surprised when suddenly a large white cat jumps down and tries to take a bite out of you and fails horribly, Blaze.
Okay.
Wait,
With an
how
8
did
to
it
hit.
attack Blaze? I thought it was on his shoulder, so it should be.
It jumps from the cliffs.
From a ledge,
okay.
Yeah.
From a ledge.
The ones that have those
A
tentacles?
big white, no, not the ones with tentacles. It's not a displacer beast. It's a big white cat. It looks like a big white lion. And the snow is blowing, and you hear roars, and so there's more of them, and I need initiative.
Okay.
Oh no.
Oh crap! We're doing this again.
Oh, am
Okay, I
doing
forgot my
it
dice.
too,
I'm gonna use
Cliff?
yours.
Oh,
Hmm?
yeah, sure.
Yep.
Thank you.
Oh, I know
Roll.
what I'm gonna do.
It'd be better if you got
They
off.
have
Plus
like different areas of fire.
You don't have those.
Yeah, I will.
They have poisoner.
You don't have any of those.
Just roll.
5,
Yep.
3. I rolled 3.
Oh wow.
18.
Yeah.
I got 18 as well.
You wanna go first? Or want me to go first?
Either way.
All right.
I'll raise it up.
So what everyone get?
Paper, scissors. Oh, I thought we were going on
Oh,
shoot.
okay.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
12.
Shoot.
3.
They both got 18.
Okay,
She's going first.
I'm good.
All right. Well, no, the cats go first
Well, yeah, but I mean out of
because they
us.
rolled a nat 20. So
Oh, jeez.
it's now on the ground. So it's gonna go for the next tastiest looking. You can see these things probably look very hungry.
Did it take any damage from going that far?
No, it's a cat.
They're hungry enough.
We're
to
gonna say
attack
no.
something huge. Yes.
Yeah. It sees you, Auric and Doric. And it's like... It sees the one without armor and it goes for that. That sweet piece of meat. What's your AC?
16.
It's a 12 to hit. So it fails. And then another one comes running out of the snow towards you, Doric. And that was cocked. And that is an 18 to hit.
Oh, that'll hit.
Alright. So we're going to call this a claw. I need a frickety frackin' D8. There it is. You take 7 points of slashing damage.
Alright. Ooh.
And I need you to make a strength save.
Okay.
Oh no.
I rolled a 16.
Alright. So as this thing jumps up, jumps on you, and slashes you, you are not knocked prone. You keep standing, and you shove it back off of you.
Auric, get this thing off of me! Ah!
And then another one is going to come and also try to get Auric. That was a natural one.
One's gonna go for me.
No, you're good, buddy. So now, Blaze.
Blaze will, can I, like, would it take an action to slide down your arm?
No, I say you just do it.
Okay. Alright, so I slide down the arm. And then I'm gonna Eldritch Blast the one that attacked me.
Alright,
Or tried to.
go for it. Do it. Make it happen.
That is a
Do it, want it, need it.
12?
Plus 6.
12? No.
13.
13.
That hits.
Yes.
Roll your damage. Andy, you're on deck.
9 plus 4.
9 plus 4, so that's
So that's
13 points of damage. Alright, it takes 13 points of damage. Okay. Next up. Wait, yeah, continue. Yes.
Spank it.
I'm going to show these cats the superiority of bear claws.
Wait a second.
Compared to feline claws.
Saving throws against any. Okay. Yes. Okay, you're good. Yes, you're gonna claw it.
Yep. Well, I'm gonna unarmed strike it
Okay.
with the first one. That's going to be a 21 to hit.
That'll hit.
I had proficiency to my unarmed attacks, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, you're a monk, so you treat it like a weapon attack.
And then I'm gonna use my bonus action to attack again.
Yep.
Is this a flurry?
No, it's just a monk thing.
Oh,
You
yeah,
can
you're
just
right.
hit as a bonus action.
And I'm just gonna, and this time I'm gonna bite it.
All right.
That's gonna be that one.
All right, that doesn't succeed. So you hit it once, like as these two cats come up and try to claw you and bite you. These two white lion creatures that you recognize as crag cats. You turn on them and just slash one and try to bite the other one. You miss with the bite, but you connect solidly, and your massive Nanu Kumar arm goes swiping into this thing.
That's gonna be 5 points of damage.
And it takes 5 points of damage. Alright, next up.
Wait, Uncle, could my dagger be like a two-sided dagger?
Sure. It's Jonathan's turn.
I know
Bender.
what I'm gonna do if
You're
two
next, buddy.
Okay,
I'm
Uncle,
gonna bring my.
could one cat be coming from in front of me and another cat be coming
In a minute,
behind
buddy.
me at the same time?
Bad catch. And I'm gonna rage, and I'm going to bring 2 hands down with my battle axe down.
Alright.
Does a 11 hit?
11 total?
I rolled a 2.
No.
Oh my god.
Oh, feels bad. Feels bad.
You
Yeah.
bring this massive axe made of a tree trunk and what is the
There's some hewn off rock and bone.
rock and bones lashed to it down on the ground, and the cat dodges out of the way, like sees it coming a mile away, jumps out of the way. The ground cracks as you hit it. The ground. The earth takes damage, but
The earth takes damage.
but
Roll
you do
damage
not,
for the
you do
earth.
not hit. No.
Now here's the question: if you hit the earth long enough, does that mean the earth will eventually die?
No, the earth just goes unconscious. It's gotta make death save.
It's already unconscious.
Oh no.
Oh no.
So that means
Drake, what do you do?
You
I'm
killed me.
gonna. Is there a cat? Is the cat coming from behind me or?
No, they are attacking your friends.
Oh, I'm gonna.
What do you do?
At one cat, I'm gonna throw my dagger at it, and then at all the other cats, I'm gonna shoot that.
Nope, you only get one. You only get one. You get to throw the dagger.
Okay, yeah.
Throw the dagger. Alright, that'll hit. So, Drake throws a dagger. Go ahead and roll your damage. And hits the cat that you have damaged, Oric. 4 points of damage. As this human man tosses a dagger into the cat.
I throw the dagger into the, and then could the dagger like hit the cat's throat?
It doesn't kill it, so no. But you get
Or
close.
just hit his. What does it hit?
It hits him right in the shoulder.
Okay.
Next up, Doric.
Doric, right. Yeah, I'm gonna swing with my my great sword.
Alright, you pull this mighty great sword out to bear and you swing it. Give us a swing.
Okay.
I see what you did there, out to bear.
I get it.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's a nat one. That wasn't great.
Ooh.
That was not great. That was a nat one. Yeah.
Alright, you bring your great sword around, and the cat, again, these nimble cats seeing your guys' swings coming from a mile away.
I'm trying to yank my axe out of the ground. I look over. You too?
see, brother. This
That was a warning. Back, I say.
brother, this is why the old ways is superior.
Oh, I don't kill people.
You
Yeah,
wear
killing is
too
wrong.
much clothing. Take
Killing
them
is
off.
wrong.
Here I have my wand out. I'm just like, magic.
There's some guy on top of the narrow passageway who's like, yeah, take it off.
Who's
Take
that?
it up.
Guys, don't look at him. It's the wandering pervert.
It's like, who's that? Oh, I'm not
I
here.
point my wand at him.
Just don't acknowledge him. He'll go away.
It's like, I like it when I'm not acknowledged. Or when I am acknowledged. There's a lot of things I get off to.
Should I blast him? Is that a thing? Should I blast him?
You can, that's an option.
Oh my
he's there.
God, no.
He's there now.
This isn't a
He's there
joke.
now.
He's just there now.
He's just there now.
You
Take
can't
it off.
die though. That's a thing. He's too.
It's now the wandering pervert's turn. You don't see what he's doing.
Oh no.
Oh my god.
Question. Can I see his shoulder blades moving?
You see like his head. You see like the top of his head. He's just kind of watching. He's waiting. It's now the Crag Cat's turn.
Good old Crag.
Yeah. The one that's super hurt is gonna.
Oh gosh, there's a beetle.
It's gonna
okay.
disengage and start running away from you, Auric. And then the other one is gonna try to bite you. And it gets a nat 20.
Ooh.
Okay.
Ooh.
Oh man.
So,
You're fine, Romeo.
while you're distracted by the other one running away, the one that you were beating up, the other one jumps on you from behind and begins tearing into the back of your neck. And you take 10 points of piercing damage.
Oof.
Oh, wait, no. Nat 20. You take 12 points of piercing damage.
Oh no, that's definitely not better. That's definitely not better.
Well,
Wait,
no, that's
who
still
is
damage.
this?
That's half my HP.
Auric.
Oh, okay, Auric. Okay. I was like, is that me? 'Cause,
Doric,
like,
the
no.
other one is aiming for you now.
No!
Well, it's still aiming for you. It's still going for you, but it only rolls 12 to hit.
Oh, yeah. AC's 16.
Yeah, so it leaps on you, and you're... What armor are you wearing?
I'm wearing chainmail.
Yeah, it jumps up, and it can't penetrate your chains, and you just shove it off you again.
Hey, Auric, look, he can't kill me.
Yeah, and I had to. Yeah, you know what? Shut up.
You should have said neither can you.
Blaze, what do you do?
I love it.
How bad are these guys looking?
The other two are unharmed. The running away one isn't doing great.
Oh, there are two.
Make sure
There's
More.
3 total, yeah.
Could you make sure none of you guys see that? It's because my grandma's
Okay.
not gonna let me stand here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, promise.
Then I am going to. Where are they?
Nearby.
Like, are they within 5 feet of me?
You can get up within 5 feet, yes.
Or do I want to though? Okay. You know what? I'm just gonna Eldritch Blast them. Like, why not? No. You know what? I'm gonna do Arms of Hadar.
Arms of Hadar. What does Arms of Hadar do?
You invoke the power of Hadar, the Dark Hunger, and I'm gonna get within 10-foot radius of them.
Okay.
Tendrils of dark energy erupt from you and batter all creatures within 10 feet of you. Each creature in that area must make a strength saving throw. On a failed save, the target takes 2d6 necrotic damage and can't take reactions until its next turn. On a successful save, the creature takes half damage but suffers no other effect.
I would like to point out that in the original PHB version of the spell, they specifically call it Milky Tendrils.
superiority die
Oh,
factor
milky tendrils.
I suppose it's whatever
extra
flavor
damage?
you put.
Alright.
Okay.
Can I get
Dark Tendrils. They were like, oh, Milky. Then let's say Dark Tendrils.
Milk is just kind of.
Can I
weird.
get them
It's like this
without
wandering
getting my
pervert
teammates?
that puts that-
No, they're all up on your teammates.
Damn it. Okay. Or well,
You can like aim it to be on the edge, but they can get out of it really easily after that. But yeah, you totally do it. Do it. Throw some damage on them.
alright, yeah. I'll do it.
You can hit one cat.
I can hit one cat
Yeah,
with that?
yeah.
No.
Just run up and stab it like a true warrior.
I'm not
Yeah,
a true
stab
warrior.
it, right? Stab
On my next
it.
turn, if we're still fighting the
Can't do
cats,
that with
could I,
claws,
like,
can you?
just two-way?
Stab.
Well,
And
technically
then
you
just like
can.
shoot.
can.
Well,
Gotta do one.
it's
You
harder.
can only do one.
Well, here's the thing.
Alright.
I have
two arrows
like
onto
Ah.
this-
5
onto the
claws
back.
on each hand, so I can stab them 10 times. In a
Oh
single
yeah,
time.
5 little claws. You're like Freddy Krueger.
I'm just
Jason,
gonna do
dude. Get outta
shatter.
here.
Are the cliffs near us?
You're saying
Could
you're
I
a
cause
virgin?
an avalanche?
What Oh yeah, Jason.
Do you
did
want
that.
to cause
No, it
an
doesn't
avalanche?
matter.
Hold on, I got too many people talking at once.
Get out of here.
Do you
Sound
want to
like
cause an
Freddy's
avalanche?
ugly
Can
ass
I
alien
yell
killing some
run
dude.
and then
You
cause
have
an
to have the
avalanche?
He does.
Yeah.
I have not seen that many Friday 13th.
Sure. You want to hold your action to do that?
Yes.
Okay.
So dumb.
Okay. I'm gonna be like, hey guys, we need to run. And then I'm gonna cause an avalanche once they all run. And I'm gonna start running away
All right,
from
you
them.
hold action to cast Shatter,
That's
And I'm
excessive.
gonna start running away.
and Blaze tells you all to run away.
What? Okay.
Your turn, Auric.
Or just gonna, Blaze tells me to run. I'm just gonna shout back, I don't run, I kill!
Wait, is the avalanche is already going? Like,
No, it's
It's gonna.
It's gonna.
You see
Alright.
Blaze in the process of casting a spell.
And I'm going to attack.
I say avalanche.
That's going to be a 7.
7 will not hit.
Then I'm gonna bonus attack.
He's not running.
That's going to be a
You can use movement afterwards.
22.
Yeah, he could use
22 will
movement
hit.
afterwards.
Alright, and I'm gonna use Fury of Blows to make 2 more attacks.
Alright,
He could run afterwards.
you could.
That's going
Will
to
he,
be
though?
a 15 to hit.
15 to hit?
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll hit.
And this is my 3rd attack. That is going to be a 12 to hit.
Wait, how many attacks did you do total?
I use Fury of Blows.
So that gives you
Flurry
3
blows.
attacks.
That gives me 4 attacks. Because
Yeah.
my attack and bonus attack.
Then flurry of blows
And
adds
Flurry of
2
Blows
more.
has 2
Flurry-
more.
No, it gives you 2 attacks as your bonus
Oh, as
action.
your bonus,
Oh,
you're right.
okay, then I just attack
Yeah.
twice then.
Because you always get to do a bonus action, but Flurry Blows allows you to do 2 for your bonus action.
Got it, okay.
Basically, once you get multi-attack, then
So yeah, roll your damage.
Alright.
You got 2 hits.
Alright, that's going to be...
Yeah, add dex to each one.
I know.
Yeah.
15 points of damage.
15 points of damage. Alright,
Hot.
it's hurt by that
That's hot, man.
as you bring the claws down on it.
Are you going to run?
No, I don't run.
Ulrich, that sounded really important.
I don't run!
That sounded really important, though.
You think I ran when those freaking... You think I ran when those true strippers came to talk? I did not run!
Nintendo.
Ben, pick us up!
okay, I'm gonna use.
No, but if you feel like leaving him, like if he's too heavy, I don't blame you.
You think I ran when
I'm
the
gonna go
riot
behind
of
him
49
and grab
came
with
along?
my free hand. I'll grab Ulrich from the back of his scruff.
No!
Like how you hold a cat, like
If you want to resist, you can try. But it will be athletics of Bendrahin
Yeah.
versus the athletics or acrobatics
If you want
of
I'm
Ulrich,
resisting.
if he's not willing.
to. Oh,
That's a 6.
it's a 19. 19 plus. Yeah, so you're
I'm
trying
busy,
to resist 23.
Yeah, I got a 6.
Alright, a
Wait.
6 versus 23.
Wait, no,
so
no, wait.
I got 8, never mind.
27, sorry. Not
Yeah.
23.
27.
Yeah.
Okay, so Bendrahin begins running and grabs with his free hand, just grabs Ulrich by the scruff,
Oh! No!
which you're not used to being manhandled like this due to the fact that you're hundreds of pounds.
feel free to drop him. Feel free to drop
You're
him.
like a 7-foot-something polar bear man. You've never been picked up in your life. Not since you were a baby.
And then I'm gonna just move out of the area.
Yeah. Doric, it's your turn. Your brother is being taken away screaming.
Oh!
I think that's my cue to leave. I'm going to use my main action to disengage, you know, just swing a few times like I was doing before, you know?
Yeah.
They're warning swings, of
Yeah.
course.
Of course.
Oh, Drake, do you also want to run away? Because Blaze says that they're going to cause an avalanche.
It's an avalanche.
It's like a
Means all the
landslide.
rocks and snow are going to fall down. And bury anyone in the area.
Wait, but Meg, so after you cause that, are you gonna run away?
I am.
Everyone
running
has
away.
already run away, buddy.
Okay. So I'm gonna put my dagger back in my pocket and just run.
Alright, you also run. So you all start running, your action activates. You shatter on the side of
Do I
the...
need to roll damage?
Yeah, do it. Let's see if it's a
Okay.
wimpy shatter or not.
That's 2 8s and a 1. So 16, 17.
Okay, yeah, it blows apart a bunch of the rocks in this... on the side of this narrow pathway.
Yeah.
This crevasse in the cliffs.
Yeah.
And rocks begin falling down towards the cats, where all of you just were, and a particularly big boulder falls right where Ulrich was.
That should have been me under that rock!
It really
And we're
should
gonna
have.
do dex saves for the cats. That's a 10, and that's a 10. So they take some scrapes, but you don't. A bunch of dust and snow, a bunch of powder goes up in the air, and you don't see fully the conclusion until it settles. And you don't see any bodies.
They buried.
Okay. Are they buried?
Oh.
Either that or they just ran.
I guess I'm gonna just drop you into the heavy snow.
Ah! I'm just gonna. You never do that again!
Don't get violent. I helped you.
And I say, next time, just run.
I don't. Auric doesn't run. Auric does two things: drink and fight.
And get crushed by snow, right? Yeah? Is that the third thing you do?
My third thing is that I enjoy the poetry of Marcus Aurelius. Famous elven poetry from the lands of Athalor.
I'm gonna look at the camera like Jim Halpert.
It's like, yeah, my partner's crazy sometimes, but you know what? It's like it's an honest job.
This is
It's honest
the
work.
interview segment.
You got to deal with these crag cats sometimes, and occasionally you find a doppelganger who's high on death sticks or spikes.
Death sticks.
I don't know why that came. We were talking about Star Wars drugs earlier
Oh,
before
dear.
any of you got here.
Yeah.
That's what it's
You're lucky we are not back in my tribal territories. Otherwise, I would have sued your ass.
You wouldn't have sued them.
Yes, I would have.
Nah.
Eventually.
I don't know what suing is.
So you guys continue.
Okay.
Yeah, buddy.
Later when you guys finish, if I'm still here, could we play on where you left it?
Sure. So you guys continue. You begin walking for the rest of the day, and you decide to make your journey a little bit quicker because you lost. You still got some energy, so you continue walking a little bit after dark. But part of that is also you guys are experienced pathfinders. You guys are nomads. You guys travel around a lot. You realize you're kind of lost, like a little bit. And you see something that you didn't think was on this trail before. You see two things are a little bit different. Like normally, like sometimes there is an aurora borealis this far up north, but it's a little bit more purple than it usually is nowadays. It's very beautiful. But second, there is a big old tower in the distance you see, made of what looks like white stone. Oh, and a blizzard is starting up.
Aurora Borealis.
Alright.
It's not fully there, so you can still see into the distance a bit, but you can tell bad weather's coming.
I say we head for shelter. That place looks nice.
But someone might be living there.
Well, we
If
can
they're
ask.
living there, we do two things. Either tell them that we're going inside, or kill them.
No. I
We
think
have
we
authority.
just ask.
I
No,
don't
I'm
think
not.
Politely.
this
Okay.
one grew up with a mother.
I'm
No.
not gonna do
We
anything.
could pay them off.
We did grow
I'm
up
not
with a
gonna do
mother and
anything.
father
I'm just
that
gonna be
tried to
like, if
constantly
someone
eat
lives there,
us.
What was
I
that,
don't like
buddy?
to talk about that.
I'm not gonna do anything. Like if someone lives there, I'm just gonna leave.
Okay. Yeah, so what are we doing?
I start walking towards it.
I suppose I'll follow.
I will. We will. Might as well.
Yeah. Yeah,
I'll
we're all
follow
going.
Too,
I mean,
but
Alright,
if someone lives
you guys
expect
begin
me to
walking.
fight the blizzard?
Bendraheen, none of you notice this until, except for Bendraheen, until you hear it. But you guys walk under a branch in a very particularly big tree, where there's just like a really big owl who's like, woo!
That is a big owl.
How large is
I
it?
put my
Pretty big.
finger out
Oh.
like this, like, you want to jump on?
You think it's safety?
Hmm?
What?
What?
I said
How
the-
big is it?
It flies off and its wingspan is gigantic. This was not a normal owl.
Oh. Oh my.
I think it was a giant owl. Which giant animals aren't the most uncommon thing in Hokkom, but you've never seen a giant owl before. Especially when it started getting bigger, as you talked about eating it. Because owls do this thing where, like, when they think something is aggressive or it's coming towards them, they just, like, start going. Because they're, like, you know what a normal owl looks like, but they'll start getting, like,
they'll puff
bigger.
themselves up.
They'll like get up on their legs and
And their
raise their neck
will-
up.
Yeah.
They just get big.
They puff themselves up to make themselves look bigger.
So
Mhm.
how big was this thing?
Pretty goddamn big. Like the wingspan is a person could ride it. It's a giant owl. It's large sized.
Yeah.
In games terms.
Wow.
So yeah, you guys begin heading towards the tower,
How
and
big
you
is
walk for probably about half hour, 40 minutes,
Okay.
and you arrive at the finely carved wooden doors of this tower. What do we do?
Don't do that. That's a dick move. Just knock it like a normal person.
The door opens.
I say, I'm sorry that I knocked twice.
There's
Somebody
no one there.
requested it,
Oh,
and there's no one there.
how big is the thing?
It looks pretty
Like
big.
so, I can knock.
Could-
I just threw the dagger.
In
at
fact,
the
it looks
door and
bigger
made
on
a
the
big
inside.
Oh,
noise.
can I go through or no?
The door is big enough that you can like crouch a little bit and get in.
I
It's a pretty big door.
How? What's it
Okay.
feel like? Is it warm inside?
It's warm inside.
I go in. I go in.
God damn, it's unbearably hot inside.
I'm clear.
Is it a punch?
Unbearably hot.
Oh my god.
I did not intend for that pun to be made.
It was made.
Ha!
Since there was no one in the house, I just walked into a room, put all my weapons, and walk out.
Okay, you walk in, drop your weapons, and walk out.
Is there a bearskin rug?
No, like, is there? beds
Cousin
in-
Frankie,
You
no!
don't see beds right now.
Oh,
So
so
I'm
that's
just gonna
what he
put
was.
my
I thought I got
weapons
whacked
on
by
the
the
floor
mob.
in one of the
That's
rooms,
what I'm
and then
saying.
just come out
Oh.
of one of the
Oh.
rooms.
Hold on, hold on.
Look what
So
they
what
did
you
to
do
my
see,
boy. Why they slaughtered my boy?
what you do see in this tower is you walk in, you see this main entryway. There is like a little sitting room, very nice chairs, very elegantly carved. You don't see any living people at the moment, and you see bookshelves, and you see hot drinks have been set out on this little coffee table, including one particularly big mug.
How many drinks are there?
Oh, thoughtful.
Enough for each of you.
I'm gonna pick
Whoa.
mine up and
Wait,
I'm gonna raise
don't
it to
drink that.
I pick mine up and I
Don't
drink.
drink. What? Are you guys stupid?
Well, they're drugged.
Pick mine up
Looks
and
like we're going to wake her up
You
later.
hear,
Yep.
you hear a woman's voice.
And before I drink, I say, thank you, whoever.
You're most welcome. And you hear coming down the stairs.
I just I like my character. Could it be serious?
Sure.
Like, always serious.
Sure.
Like I'm just like seriously. I just pick it up and poke my dagger through it.
Through the drink.
Yeah, and just let the
Stuart,
the
me.
mug go.
It's not, you can't poke a hole in a mug.
I mean, you
It's
can.
porcelain, you know, like...
Yeah, that doesn't work.
Okay,
It's not like made of rubber, buddy.
What's
I'm
in
gonna
it?
throw it then.
It's like hot cocoa.
I take my
The richest thing. You've never had it. None of
Oh,
you have
that's
ever
enticing. That's
Nope.
enticing.
Nobody
I feel like-
drink it. It could be drugged.
You look
So a
like-
woman
I'm
is
already
walking down the
drinking it.
stairs.
I'm not gonna do anything
Huge
with
chocolate
it, I'm just
mustache
gonna-
across my mouth.
I'm just gonna,
I have
just
like
take
whipped
all the
cream
marshmallows
all
out and
over.
throw them.
Does it have whipped cream?
Yes.
Are there
Yes.
marshmallows
Okay,
in it?
there's whipped cream
Huh?
all
Are
over
there
my
marshmallows
face
in
as
it?
I just
Yes.
I'm just gonna
There's
take
also
it.
marshmallows in it.
I'm
Can I
just
sniff
gonna-
Where?
it, see if
Where,
I
where?
could discern the contents of
Make a nature
Here?
check.
Fantastic,
I'm
alright.
gonna- I know what I'm
All
gonna do.
over you.
Nature...
All over my face?
Plus
To the
one.
mug. Like my
Yeah.
character,
Like
I don't
right
want it
here.
to look hot cocoa.
Okay.
Oh
I'm
dear,
just gonna-
only
So-
6.
I'm not even
I
gonna
just
look
like
at it.
I just like go like
All
this
you-
with my tongue. I'm
all-
like, did I get it?
Yeah, you got it.
All you
Cool.
can ascertain, Doric, with your nature check as to the contents of the mug, is that it's probably made of a fine substance from a faraway land.
I can detect that it's made from a fine
And it's very
substance.
sweet.
From a faraway land that's very sweet.
Screw it. I'm drinking.
Better
So
than
the
you and
woman
me.
walking down the stairs
I would
enters.
like to make an Arcana check to see if this is a magical potion that I can reproduce because it is so delicious.
Roll.
Not because I think it's poison, but like literally, I,
mean,
don't think
technically
it's poison.
if you drink too much
Guys
of
are
it.
more
Because
interested
they'll
in the
give you
cocoa.
an uncurable curse known as diabetes.
That's why moderation is important.
That is a 12.
It's not magical.
Damn it!
Eh.
What about like, is it like reproducible?
With stuff you have, no. So the woman who's walking down the stairs that you guys have asked no questions about while trying to ascertain the nature of hot chocolate.
We've never had it before. It's delicious.
It's quite delicious, isn't it?
I don't really know. I think you could use a little something.
My feet are like
honestly
up
thought it
on
was
the
coffee.
couch, and I just like take them down, and I'm like, yes.
You could use something. And I take out one of my bottles. Starts pouring into
You
the
see,
cup.
the figure in front who's coming down in front of you is a woman who looks a bit elvish with pale skin, wearing all different shades of purple, with purple hair and big ol' spectacles, and a cloak that looks a bit like a combo of boa and feathers.
So that looks like Cruella de Vil if she was in high school.
No,
No, it
it
doesn't.
looks like Professor Plum.
What?
To me.
Bendraheen,
From
you
Clue,
recognize?
Like a female version
You've
of Professor
met-
Plum?
Yeah.
You've met her a few times in your life. It is mostly she's given you a gift. It's like your gigantic frying pan. It is your mother.
Mama.
Wait, what?
I do not wish to know the circumstances of this man's birth. I'm just going to keep the
Wait, is the woman, is she normal size?
She's like 5 feet tall.
I
Not a big.
I move
What
over
the-
quickly and like crouch down next to her.
My boy, and she like pats your cheek. She's like, "You've gotten so big.
Yeah, no shit.
You would have never guessed it from his size. He was so little when he was a baby."
How
Oh,
little? Like what, 10 feet tall?
No,
was,
it's like he
was-
couldn't have been more than 8 pounds.
Wow.
Were you adopted?
You're 8 pounds and 10 feet tall. No, how do you
No.
know that?
No.
This is my mom.
I'm just finding it hard
Did
to
I
believe.
know that he was like what he
I
is?
mean, y'all knew. It had always been rumored that Toristaname had
Relations.
Relations with a fae lady?
yeah, with a woman from the spirit realm, of the fair folk, and his son's size wasn't entirely like okay, makes sense.
Yeah.
Some people were like bullshit, and then it's like he's standing right there. He's 20 feet tall. So yeah, that wasn't like a super secret.
I go up
With
with like my cup in my hand and like
the other thing, something you realize, Bendraheen, is despite the fact that you are her son and you are allotted certain wonderful privileges around here, you realize probably where you are, and you realize laws of hospitality are very important here, and that your friends should probably be very, very nice. And hospitable and respecting.
I go up with my cup of hot cocoa.
What?
And,
You
and,
can
and
tell
I
me what
have
to
like
do?
whipped cream all over my face with one little section where I've licked it off because Bendraheen told me that there was whipped cream on my face, so I thought I got it. And I go up and I say, "This is the most incredible thing I have ever had, and I thank you so much for it, and I cannot express I can't words.
Speak!
I'm.
Yeah, that's pretty
that
good.
is fine.
It's
I-
quite fine.
Yeah,
I know.
I think it's good.
It's
yeah.
exquisite, is it not?
Yes,
is.
It is 100% delicious.
I mean, I think
I
it's
will
okay.
treasure
you know?
this memory forever."
I think it's alright.
Yeah.
Be respectful.
You also know the second thing, and this is a rule, just a good rule of thumb everywhere here. Never ask for anything, but accept what is freely given. However you choose to impart these things to your companions is up to
I
you.
go over the basic rules.
He's like, how have you been?
I have been well. I have been working very hard in the tribe. I
Have you
miss
now?
you. But it's been fine.
I miss you too. I wish my work didn't keep me away so much.
It's all right. We're on a quest.
You are?
Yes.
To what end?
Wait,
we're,
what is that?
Come,
quest again?
sit. And you notice there is a very big chair in the room for you in front of a fire, a roaring fire.
I'll take a seat.
I think we're
sit
supposed to
down.
get some sort of artifact or something.
We're supposed
yeah.
to be taking the treasures back from.
Oh yeah, that's right, from the lady
What
that
was her
died.
name?
The tiefling
Scully.
lady.
Scully.
Scully. who was slain by the last of the frost trolls.
Yes, Scully in the Battle of the Stinking Caves. Yes, I recall that. Yes, I think I have a book on that here somewhere. And she goes up to the shelves, and you see the bookshelves here are... There's a bunch in the room, just this room alone.
Yeah.
You look into a room, this place is much bigger on the inside, you can see entryways to other rooms that are also filled with books. You also see things that are not books. You see there's a room off to the side that looks like it has a desk that has like maps or diagrams on it. And you see a few strange things made of brass that look like one thing has a burner going under it that has a bubbling liquid. Some things just have like different powders and other liquids in them. So yeah, science is happening.
Science.
I am in awe. Blaze is in awe.
It's different, I guess.
This is legal, right?
Blaze loves it.
All this?
Last time I saw this,
Quite.
last time me and my brother saw this, we had to kill 12 people and arrest 50 more.
Yes, 200 years ago, the Stinking Caverns, the decimation of the Frost Trolls and their leader, Gunjak. Yes, I believe she had a magical axe, magical sword. A magical dragon's claw, enchanted. And a suit of armor.
Wow.
Wow.
She was quite the accomplished warrior. Her tales were sung far and wide.
I did enjoy them as a child.
Yeah, you look at the book she's holding too, and it's like in a language you don't understand.
I wouldn't know Sylvan, would I?
No.
Yeah.
We would.
Yeah, we both know Sylvan.
Yeah, you can see it. It is Sylvan.
Yeah.
I don't know Sylvan.
But yeah, looking at it's just if you take a moment to peruse the bookshelves, like the titles and stuff, you see some things are in Sylvan, some things are in Elvish, or what you recognize as Dwarvish or Giant. There are some in Infernal. There are some.
Giant.
Yeah. There are some in languages that you guys have never ever seen before, and you're not at all familiar with the alphabet or anything of it. Like there's all kinds of stuff.
Exotic tastes.
So you're going to the Stinking Caverns. You know those are still populated by a few frost trolls that lived, yes?
Oh, no. I was hoping they'd all be dead.
Most of them, but there's still a few around. They're still kicking. Scully did a good job, but unfortunately those beasts still inhabit a few far out of the way spots in the world.
I take off my fancy hat and I bow and I say, "My fair lady, I promise you I will protect your son.
I should
For
hope
the
so.
hot chocolate. Or whatever it was. I don't know the name of it, huh? For the drink.
It's hot chocolate.
For the hot chocolate."
What is chocolate? Is it a drug? Do we have to arrest you?
Hey. I point out an admonishing finger. Do not be rude in my mother's house.
I'm doing my job, okay?
Ah! B. Sorry.
Listen, I'll kick you out.
I'm silently chocolate possible narcotic.
You too.
What? I wasn't doing it. I was writing in a notebook.
It's like, yeah, sometimes we gotta take down Choco heads in our neighborhood sometimes.
Chocolate?
Chocolate! Chocolate!
He's got a knife.
Sir, I need you to put the knife down. It's like, see, that's smearing around his lips. Yeah,
That's
Shells another Choco head. Got another OD over here.
Very in chocolate.
See, what people
Gonna
don't
need a
know
cleric.
is that if you eat too many chocolates, you're gonna be able. You know what I mean? It's weird because it's really easy to tell which of the ones have eaten so much chocolate because they're the easiest ones to catch for some reason.
True.
Alright, so she says, like, you may enjoy my hospitality for as long as you wish. It's like, I will keep
Thank
you
you.
during the time of the blizzard. You may leave as you wish.
Thank you.
Many thanks.
Thanks.
But she continues to talk to you. She wants to know all about what you guys are doing.
Yeah.
As well as she enjoys, like, hearing anything you have to tell her. She asks all kinds of questions. She has a very inquisitive mind.
I tell her anything she wants to know because that hot chocolate.
Wow.
Hey, Doric, keep an eye on this one.
Or I am.
Good.
Hot
need
chocolate,
to,
a mind-bending drug.
So I'm interested. What are the usual customs? What is your role among your people?
We kill things
We're enforcers of the law.
by killing things.
Sometimes and only as a last resort.
Usually at the first resort.
We prefer to ask questions.
Then kill them.
Interesting. And you wield a sword.
That's correct.
Did you make it?
No, I actually met this blacksmith who, he had a shop. And it was next to the grocery store that I usually shop at. It was a new place, and I checked in. Checked out the weaponry, made sure it was legal, and, bought one for myself.
Vorpal blades are a class 4 illegal weapon.
Terrible shame. He was actually hiding a couple of Vorpal blades in the back a few
He
months
was
later.
not hiding motherfucker, Vorpal Blade's a legendary action. I'll let you go far with my world.
I don't even
Let
know
me
what a
tell
Vorpal blade is. Like,
It's a Vorpal
Alice in
sword.
Wonderland,
it's
right?
Like, it's like if you crit, then you cut off its head.
It's
Oh!
instant kill.
It's
insta-kill?
an insta-kill for anything except
Alright,
bosses.
fine. Magic sword.
Yeah.
It was a magic
Yeah.
sword. Nondescript magic sword.
He had no license to actually make and sell magical weapons, so we had to lock him up.
Unfortunate. Because he makes very good weaponry.
I think that place is now a tea shop.
Yeah.
But she continues asking you guys questions about your culture and your stations and how you learn to fight, and she learns a little bit about she wants to know about runes.
I
doesn't
write-
ask how to do it. But
I
she
write
asks,
down as many runes as I can remember, and I try to explain what they mean, but it's very poorly executed.
She also asks about comings and goings, things in the world that are happening. I'm sure you all fill her in. And you're honestly so you guys stay for a while.
That's fine, by the way.
Yeah,
That's
she
fine.
asks about that too.
Not that you have it right. I'm joking.
Oh dang!
No.
And you tell us to be polite.
No, this is family drama. You stay out of it.
Hey, we're here to make sure there's no domestic violence going on.
Anyway.
I'm like,
Yeah, we got another domestic violence call up in here.
A giant and his...
I told you your job wasn't a real job. It's like, working for the Xanathar is a fine, respectable job. It's like, he's a creepy alien. It's like, why don't you get a real job working for an actual bad guy? Like a vampire.
Warwick, we're going to need 3 squad carriages.
That evil wizard wanted to hire you. You didn't take up that job. It's like, he didn't have dental. I don't care.
Perpetrator is 1 elf, 1